where we are set for fight night. Our opening bout features the up-and-coming heavyweight that we talked about, Riddick Bowe, taking on Mike Robinson in the scheduled 8-rounder. Riddick Bowe is a young heavyweight who bears watching. The 22-year-old Bowe fought 13 times in his first year as a pro. While his opponents were not much of a threat to the 6'5" Bowe, he disposed of them. December. 12 knockouts, 6 in the first round, 3 more in the second round. And there is big Riddick Bowe in the ring, silver medalist in the 1988 Olympics. We are set for the introductions to our opening bout. Let's go to ring announcer Ed Darian.
From the beautiful Imperial Ballroom here at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City centerpiece, Madison Square Garden Boxing. Bob Goodman, Vice President of Boxing and Matchmaker, and Pat Fleming, Assistant Matchmaker, present Fight Night, and is approved by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board. The Honorable Larry Hazard, blue corner, wearing the light blue trunks with the dark blue trim. He weighed in at an even 212 pounds. This fine gentleman has 6 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, with 3 knockouts. From Troy, New York, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mike Robinson. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the black trunks with the red trim. He weighed in at an even 229 pounds. Now this young fella is undefeated in 13 professional bouts with 12 knockouts. The 1988 silver medalist from Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Riddick Bowe.
Kind of a mixed reaction for Riddick Bowe. Mostly cheers, but a smattering of boos. I think people know Riddick Bowe, that he likes to talk. He runs off a little bit. A self-promoter at times.
A little bit of a hot dog, Sam, but hey, that's all part of it.
Looking at Riddick Bowe, he looks a little soft to me in the middle, Gil.
It looks very, very soft to me. Not as good as the last time we saw him in St. Joe, Missouri.
Right.
But he does have that ability, Sam. And you don't see that veteran trainer, Eddie Futch, coming all the way cross country just to work with a guy unless he thinks he can really fight. And I think that the Bowe has all the tools to be a real good heavyweight.
We'll see if Mike Robinson can give him any trouble. Robinson, 27 years old, is giving away 5 inches and 17 pounds to Riddick Bowe. Bowe stands 6'5", and Robinson is 6 feet 212. Bowe weighed in at 229.
Find him out.
Right hand by Bowe grazed the chin of Robinson.
They both threw right hands that time, Sam. You get hit throwing a right hand lead, you can really go. That was a good. Bowe took a big chance throwing that right hand lead.
There is Eddie Futch, the veteran trainer.
Use that stick now. Use that stick.
In the corner of Riddick Bowe.
See what Bowe is doing now. He's looking to land those big bombs. He forgets he has that good, stiff, long left jab. Just hasn't used it yet, Sam, in his fight.
Thus far, it's been Robinson carrying the action.
Well, Bowe hasn't snapped that jab out as yet.
Oh, hasn't broken a sweat yet.
They just pushed that one.
Bowe switching to southpaw, now switching back.
It's all right to hot dog outside the ring, Sam, but once you get in there, I think you should forget all about those hot dog moves.
It kind of makes you wonder what he's doing. Really isn't getting off at all with any punches. Ineffective jabs by Riddick Bowe. Mike Robinson's last fight was January the 26th, which he won by TKO, first round.
All right, let him go. Break. Step out.
Robinson steps back, then steps right in.
Good move by Robinson. One step back, and that's all you have to take, Sam. Right back on the attack. Riddick Bowe's been very, very lazy this round.
Good round for Mike Robinson.
Turn him loose. Get off the head. Get off the head.
Time winding down in round one. Round two, scheduled for 8. I thought most of that round belonged to Mike Robinson, but then the final seconds, Riddick Bowe landed a good combination. Gil may have turned this fight in his favor.
Right, the hardest punch of the fight was the right hand by Bowe. And I was a little surprised at Eddie Futch's instructions. He said you have the right hand, the left hook, and the uppercut. Never mentioned the jab, Sam. And I think that right now, that's all Bowe has to do is snap that jab out there. Once you can't hit a guy with a jab, you can't hit him with anything. Once he gets that jab going, he can feint and then throw his combinations.
Robinson continues to throw that right hand. But Robinson, once he gets inside, throws a punch, he leaves himself wide open, and Bowe has been able to come back with a couple of punches. Bowe is the bigger hitter.
A lot of feinting, Bowe. You can forget all about that feinting and just snap that jab out there, Sam. You know, a lot of times when these guys score a lot of knockouts, they just look for that one big punch all night long. That's what it looks like Bowe is doing right now.
He went for the uppercut and followed it up. Robinson felt the sting of those punches.
Well, Robinson knows that Bowe can hurt him now. He hurt him in that first round, right at the end of the round.
Robinson still coming in and pressuring Bowe. Bowe covering up well. There's that jab by Bowe. And a good right hand by Riddick Bowe.
Get off his head. Stay off the back of his head.
You know, Robinson doesn't have a reputation as a big puncher. And most guys that can't punch usually can take a better punch than guys that are big punchers, Sam. He's got hit with some good shots, and he's still there.
But I think a few more of those, Gil, and he'll start wearing down. Bowe has landed some big punches. But surprisingly, at this range, Bowe is not using that jab.
Get off his head.
Every punch is a big punch by Bowe. He's just pushing that jab out, Sam. You're really using it as a range finder. No snap to it at all.
Just pawing with that jab. Good solid right to the body by Bowe.
No holding.
Coming toward the end of round two.
Stay back in the corner.
Round three. Scheduled for
Nice
8.
and clean. Looking good.
Riddick Bowe in the black trunks. Mike Robinson in the light blue. How have you scored the first 2 rounds?
I had the first round dead even, and I gave Bowe a slight edge in the second round. I mean, Bowe is landing the big punches, but he's not just throwing enough. The other kid is just working. Good blue-collar worker.
I gave Robinson the first round, even though Bowe landed those punches late. Robinson trying to fight off Bowe. Got in a good left hook. Bowe has been working to the body. A warning to keep his punches up from referee Rudy Battle.
Get off his neck.
Boy, Robinson showing no fear of Riddick Bowe at all.
Well, he's out hustling Bowe at the moment, Sam. Bowe in 4 punches to 1.
Now Bowe trying to set up that right hand.
That's about the stiffest jab that Bowe threw. Just then he landed a good stiff jab.
Robinson let him walk in with that right hand. And that's a big mistake. Good left hook by Bowe. Robinson starting to wilt under the power of Riddick Bowe. Bowe loading up with punches. Combination by Robinson.
Good right hand by Robinson. Good straight right hand by Robinson. He's a game kid.
No holding, no holding, no holding.
Well, it looks like he's getting hurt. He comes back. Oh, good right hand by Bo. Robinson hurt again. Trying to cover up.
Set that right hand up, Sam. He finally threw a couple of left jabs.
Robinson is in trouble. Wilting on the ropes. Trying to cover up. Bo lands a good left hook that rocked Robinson. Robinson hurt again. Rudy Battle steps in and has stopped the fight. There is a standing 8 count in New Jersey, but Rudy Battle stopped it.
Well, I think it was a very good move to stop the fight, Sam. He was getting hurt. He started to look at the canvas. He didn't know where Riddick Bowe was. And, you know, 2 punches, when you don't see them coming, can really hurt you.
Man, what are you doing? I said, sit down. You want to get this qualified?
Riddick Bowe scores yet another knockout on his record. His 13th in 14 fights. But he's far from being in top shape, Gil.
No, he wasn't as impressive again as he was. Now let's take a look at this action in the corner, Sam. He pushes that jab out, nothing on the jab. But he did work to the body. There was a good rabbit punch, and there's another rabbit punch.
158, John.
Robinson's trying to get into some kind of a shell, and there's that good left hook. That was the big left hook, I think, that decided Rudy Battle to stop the fight. See, you can see that Robinson's not even looking at Riddick Bowe, and that's when you can really get hurt.
But Bowe making some basic mistakes, almost some amateurish mistakes.
Looked like an amateur, Sam. He was pawing with that left jab all night long, just looking to land that one big bomb. I think maybe he's reading his press clippings a little bit too much.
A little harder work in the gym and on the road might help him. But Riddick Bowe is added to the perfect record. It is 14-0, 13 knockouts. He continues to just line them up and take the fights wherever he can get them.
Well, that's exactly what Mike Tyson did.
Though his manager was complaining that people are avoiding him. I don't know about that. But we'll see as we watch the progress of Riddick Bowe. Let's get the official time from ring announcer Ed Darian.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rudy Battle stops this bout at 1 minute and 58 seconds of the 3rd round, and the winner by a TKO for his 14th straight win in as many pro bouts, Riddick Bowe. And how about a nice round of applause for Mike Robinson? Let's hear it for him. Music, please.
Riddick Bowe coming to the end of his first complete year as a pro, now 14-0 with 13 knockouts as he stops Mike Robinson in the 3rd round. We'll be back with more Fight Night from Atlantic City in a moment.